Today we're going to be talking about how to get more sales on Etsy. Aha! How to get more sales on Etsy. My name is Jeremiah Vegan. 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 Did I mention my name was Jeremiah Vegan? I am your host that does the most. As you can see, this is the place where you need to be. I'm a personal brand consultant and an influencer marketing strategist that specializes in helping brands develop their online following as well as converting more sales for your small business. And today we got a goodie. We got a goodie. We got a goodie. As I said in the intro, we're going to talk about how to get more sales on Etsy. I get a lot of requests. I am showing, according to the analytics, that you guys are interested in this. So we're going to get straight into it. If you guys aren't familiar with Etsy, you probably are, but just in case you're not, Etsy is a buyer and seller community similar to like Amazon and eBay, where you could buy handmade products, arts and crafts type of products, jewelry, clothing, things of that nature, right? They specialize in a specific type of product. And you could go on that platform and it's really popular, right? I think it has over 200 million visitors total from the research that I came across, the analytics that I read. They get a lot of referrals from Pinterest and Facebook. Those are their two most popular social media platforms where they get the most traffic from. And they're just really popular, right? And you guys are interested and you guys want to know how to sell more products on Etsy, right? So one thing that I would recommend, not just for any other platform, not just for this platform, but any other platform, is you want to pay attention to the algorithm. Our algorithm is something is how something is ran, okay? Between Facebook and YouTube and Google and Etsy and all of these other platforms, they have an algorithm. They have a way that their website tracks information in order to give the experience that they want to give to their customers. All right. So that's what I first want to get out of the way. Okay. I got a lot of information that I want you guys to pay attention to. So stay tuned. First, let's get one thing straight. How does Etsy search work? Meaning when you go on Etsy.com and you're searching for a product, how are the results that you get from that product for those products that you're looking for come up? How does Etsy search work? When a member searches for an Etsy item, Etsy's search engine algorithm works to return the most relevant matches. Details of this algorithm change regularly so we can help buyers find what they're looking for. Like I was telling you guys, algorithms always change, okay? So keep that in mind, and I'm going to talk about that further along the video on how you could adjust to algorithm changes for these platforms that you're using and getting leverage from. Sellers control the most important factors in Etsy's search placement. Please read on to learn what Etsy search looks for. Factors in Etsy's search placement, meaning how you will come up if you are selling a product versus your competitors, right? The following factors combine to determine which items appear in the order or placement in which those items are displayed. Keep in mind that these factors are not equally weighted to determine the order of the results. Tags and titles relevancy, okay? Items in Etsy search results must match the buyer's search word or phrase. Items that do not match a buyer's search won't be included in the results. For example, the search banana backpack will only return items that match both banana and backpack in either the listing, tags, or titles. Once the search algorithm finds all the items that match the search, we also use keywords to determine the order of those results. Exact phrase matches or stronger than matches on individual words. For example, a search for backpack would return all items with the words banana and backpack in the tags or title, but items with banana backpack in the title will be considered a closer match. If a word or phrase in a buyer's search appears in both the title and tags of a listing, the search algorithm considers that listing more relevant than a listing with that word or phrase in the tags or the title alone. So it looks like a combination of the title and descriptions is important. So when you're just titling your product, make sure that you're going about it accordingly and make sure that you're becoming more knowledgeable. Make sure you rewind if you didn't catch some of the things that I just went over regarding your tags and titles. And that is according towards Etsy's page. So that's on their website. They are giving these rules and they're letting you know how their algorithm is pretty much running. Now, the next thing that you want to consider when you want to get more sales with Etsy is the listing quality. To show items that buyers are likely to purchase, Etsy's search algorithm also considers how well individual items tend to do in research. We call this listing quality. If a buyer clicks favorites or purchases an item after they've seen it in the research results, that action contributes to the listing's quality score. I just came across some information for you guys regarding the exact phrases and the impact of your product being shown when you're using Etsy. I just went over it, but I want to kind of go over it again because I feel like it's important. It says right here, exact phrases matches are stronger than matches on individual words. For example, banana backpack will return all items, the words banana and backpack. Now I actually did the research and just put that in just to get an idea. I went into Etsy.com and I put in banana backpack just to see what comes up. And as a demonstration, I want to type that in again. So we're on Etsy's website, right? Let's go back for a second. We're going to go to Etsy. Go to Etsy.com and we're going to go to banana backpack. Let's see what pops up first. We got this luggage tag bag, got this apple banana fruit drawstring banana backpack, banana drawstring bag. So let's put this in, okay? 10% off banana drawstring bag, canvas, cotton backpack, hip bag, laptop bag, and handmade bag. See what they did? They gave a description of other stuff that will come up according to what people would type in, okay? So they didn't just put banana backpack. They put in banana drawstring bags, canvas cotton backpack, hip bag, laptop bag, and handmade bag. See what they put all of these things that will come up so into the search engine. Okay, they didn't just put one. But keep in mind, if you want to pop up for one specific thing, like banana backpack, I'm pretty sure that will be able to come up depending on the other things that Etsy considers, obviously. But they just stated that direct keywords are way more likely and are considered stronger according to their algorithm. Okay, so that's just something that I want to note, you guys. Boom. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm sorry, I'm in your face. Can you hear me? Are you paying attention? I want you to make money, okay? I'm talking to you. All right, so the next thing that we want to talk about is we want to talk about how you can actually make money according to a person that's already making money using Etsy. And we're going to use What's her name? Morgan Neild, a blog that I came across. This was posted in December 5th, 2016. So keep that in mind. We're in 2018, but this is still some good information. She gave some really good marketing tips. Etsy's best kept secret to jumpstart your sales. Okay, she can definitely relate to you. Now, according to what she's saying, now also, I want to remind you guys, this is under your discretion. I suggest that you can look into this information yourself to make sure that you're not being penalized or whatever the case may be according to Etsy's algorithm, because I want you to make more sales. But I highly recommend that you look into this type of information that I'm giving you guys. Add new items. Need an idea? All right, so let's go. Why is it important to add new items? Eddie loves to shop. Eddie loves shops that add new items. Whenever a new listing is created in a shop, Etsy hates this old shiny mentality and gives your shop and the particular items a boost. That boost isn't permanent, but you can extend its effectiveness by adding items that you know there is a market for. Loving buying similar items from your shop and that convert into sales. You ultimately need to make those consistent sales with that item for it to maintain its boosted ranking. Okay? But I don't have time to create new items. Add your existing product. Is there a color combination or custom size request that you get a lot of requests for? Maybe it's time to think about adding it to a shop. I've always found out that my customers are some of the best idea generators. That's very important. Consider your customers. Let them give you ideas. Let them tell you what they want. If I've already created an item with certain customizations for previous customers, it's not that hard to add it to my shop. Don't feel like you need to create something new from scratch. Take a look at what's working for you and expand upon that, which is very important, guys. Bundle your products. This is one of those upsell hacks that works really, really well. Except the shoppers are really lazy people. I know I am when I shop online and market your shop accordingly. Yes, you may offer 3 kitchen themed art prints. Hold on, let me exit this. Yes, you may be able to order 3 kitchen themed art prints within your shop, but what are the chances that the shopper is going to search throughout your entire store and find matches to the one he or she already has in their cart? So, one thing that you can do, people, is that you can actually sell stuff in bundles, okay? If, for example, if you are selling banana book bags, you also sell banana shirts and you also sell banana house slippers. You can sell that as a bundle. You can obviously sell it individually, but you can also sell it as a bundle for a little bit more and maybe a little bit less, if that makes sense. So if you, for example, like I go to the store sometimes, it might be something that's 2 for $1.50, right? It might be a Gatorade. This is just an example. It might be a Gatorade for like $1.50, right? For just one Gatorade. But they might be putting a sale where they can do where it'll cost, the Gatorade may cost 2 for $2, right? So you're saving yourself some money. All right. So that is something that I think you guys should consider definitely. All right, let's go on to the next one. But I can't wait a few weeks. I want more sales today. Don't we all? Center your weekly social media around your product launch. This is one of the tips that she gives. Schedule a few posts on social media about your product drops, multiple ones on the first 2 days of the launch, then space out here and there for the next week. And be sure to send out an email to your list. And if you don't have one of those, you need to set one up. Okay, she uses ConvertKit. Now I talk about this in my videos, so it's just really exciting for me to see this the confirmation that I get with these other bloggers, because I've had success with this and they're having success with this, so therefore I know that this stuff works. You guys need to be building a list. A lot of my followers and a lot of people who want me to review their websites and stuff like that aren't keeping track of their customers who purchase for them. Okay, we're not talking about on Etsy, because most of the people who use Etsy, a lot of them who have an Etsy store. A lot of them are business owners and they do it full time, and they also have a website, right? But they're not collecting data on their website. You have more of an advantage if you are actually getting customers on your website, because you have more flexibility. You don't have to worry about no algorithm. You just go off popularity and stuff like that. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, good. So make sure that you're capturing emails. Okay, make sure that you're offering something of value. Okay, for example, if you handmade products, what you can do is, to promote your product and promote your services, you can do what I refer to as content marketing. Content marketing is essential for my following, essential for my business. Content marketing is when you are just giving information out about a product or service in exchange for awareness and curiosity to your brand. Okay, so instead of me showing you how to telling you why you should hire me for my courses, to buy one of my courses, or for me to consult with you, to do like a consultation video with you. I just tell you by giving you information. Okay, now you can do the same thing with your handmade products. For an example, not everybody does handmade products, but if you were to do handmade products, what you can do is you can make a post about how you did the handmade products. You can make a video on if you're editing, if you're good at editing, or you want to get into editing, if that's fun for you, you can do a video and you can talk about how you made something. Okay, I had a potential client of mine's where she did crochet. She did crochet merchandise, hats, clothing, and stuff like that. So what I told her was she can make videos about how she's doing that, and record the process. That will boost your sales tremendously, and that will bring more awareness, and you're not necessarily selling. Okay, it's not about sell, sell, sell. It's about giving value to your customer. Okay, to get them curious to know what it is that you have to offer next. Okay, so she says schedule a few posts on social media. Okay, if you're feeling really ambitious, offer a sale to celebrate your new product. A contest is always important too. Okay, how often you should list new items. You should list items, according to her, consistently. Note that this is not constantly. You will burn out if you're constantly adding new products. Running an Etsy shop is hard work, and adding new products constantly will end up sending you to an early grave. It's a worthy goal for sure, but it's not nearly as important as adding product or on a consistent basis. There is a reason that major fashion companies come out with multiple lines each year: winter, spring, summer, fall. It keeps their customers coming back to check up on new offerings, and thus keep the company fresh in their customers' mind. Okay, so consistency is always very, very important. Okay, another thing that I highly recommend you guys is to build your own community that's relevant towards your niche. If you want to go and you want to do Etsy full time, and you want to be a business owner, or you just want to make some side money, okay? Whenever you have time, I highly suggest that you build a community in order to bring awareness to your brand. You can use Facebook groups. You can use DM groups if you're familiar with Instagram, but I highly recommend Facebook groups. That has been the most effective for me, and that is a way that I have gained a lot of interest in my brand as well. Okay, I keep messing up my camera. I'm sorry, this webcam is crazy. All right, so that's something that I would recommend that you guys do. I go over several times on how I was able to network and build my following by just informing people and educating people how to do certain things. And what you can do is if you create a community, let's say for a Facebook group, a lot of people have Facebook groups and they're not getting the engagement. Okay. They don't know how to do a Facebook group. They either know how to do they either don't know how to do a Facebook group and get engagement, or they think it takes a lot of work. Okay. Now it may take some work, but it's not hard as everybody think it is. Okay. And let me tell you why. You're already on Facebook, right? I'm assuming you use Facebook all the time. So you might as well be using it to boost what your brand. Okay. Facebook like pages are not as popular. I only would use Facebook like pages personally, Facebook like pages and business pages when I'm running an ad, which you can always do, and bring traffic to your Etsy store or your website. But I highly recommend that you build a community, and you can use Facebook to do that. One of the ways that you can do that is you can build a Facebook group, and don't name it your name. If you're not familiar, don't name it after your name. Okay, a lot of people do that. If you like do crochet, right? You do crochet and your company name is Crochet Sam's. They name their group Crochet Sam's Facebook group. Don't do that. You need to get people who are interested in your niche. So you need to get your ideal audience. So if you sell crochet, you need to put crochet clothes, hats. Okay. Handmade crochet products. That should be the name of your group. Something that clearly identifies what your group will cover. Okay. That's very important. What you want to do within those groups is you want to build your community up by simply doing things on your Facebook that are already that people are already doing. But you're just making posts. You're making posts about your service, not necessarily selling, but about different things that can get people who are interested in your niche into your Facebook group. So you're doing what is called engagement bait. So what you can do is you can make posts within you can make a post and you're going to engage people. Okay. If you do crochet, I'm going back to crochet. Look at this. I made this, right? This is before and after. Like I might do a before and after picture of some yarn and an after picture of the final product. That's considered content, right? And then you can say, oh my God, look, this came out so well. And you can do that all the time. And then you can ask in your group, what do you feel about this? Or what is your favorite kind of crochet product, or what's your favorite kind of item, or what do you guys think about this? Yay or nay, yes or no. Like when you engage people like that, you are getting them to comment and interact with you, especially if they're already interested. So when people are engaging in your Facebook group, what's going to happen is Facebook is going to track that engagement and they're going to recommend your group because it's becoming more engaged, right? So it's becoming more engaged. So it's going to come up in the search engines as with the recommended groups whenever someone is typing in groups that are relevant towards that niche. Okay. So I just dropped some gems on you guys. I hope that helps. And you can take that type of that technique and use it to any other social media platform as well. Check my description below because I talk about these kind of videos all the time. Okay. Make sure you check all of the descriptions for the playlist that I covered regarding this. And I hope this is helpful for you guys. Talk to you guys in the next video.